We are live.
I'm pumped for this Jesse Marsh watch. I
Oh man, yeah, I can't wait to see man's fall apart and team crumble and he look frustrated and like
one thing I appreciate about Jesse Marsh is like he doesn't show emotion. He's really good at hiding how he feels.
so calm, cool, collected, like just overall just an
Mhm.
exceptional role model,
Completely unbothered. He'll tell you that he's unbothered, which I like.
He tells us he's unbothered so much. You can just be like, "Hey, how are you doing today? I don't even care about that USA team. I will never participate with
First off,
anything."
good morning, everyone. Fuck you, U.S. men's national team.
Oh, hello. I like your outfit. Has anyone told you how bullshit the US men's team is?
Let me tell you about the U.S. men's national team hiring process. Also, I have a friend you can hire.
But only on women's football because fuck
Right.
US men's football. Oh man, so here we are, Canada taking on Morocco, who I honestly this is kind of like a match of negative, but at least I guess with Canada, the negative vibes is just the manager,
Mhm.
where Morocco, it's kind of like sometimes their existence.
Yes.
Uh so
It
like
is
that.
complicated because,
It
like, I
is.
wanna like the Canadian team. I like a lot of these Canadians, like
Yes,
my Canadian friends up north. I don't necessarily like the Morocco, federation, and
exactly. And how they act and ruined
yes.
football in Africa for literally the entire year of 2026. That's frustrating. Yeah, and but there are also some players on the squad that
Mhm.
there is a full feel good story about them. Yeah, it's and I guess that's the complication of world, and that is why football encapsulates the world as it does and captures the what is it, the just who we are as
Mhm.
humans and all of this other nice things.
The humanity.
All right, so now it's Canada. They're doing their thing. And it's funny because there's just so much red in general. So it's like, which red are people wearing? Is it Canadian red? Is it Morocco red?
Yeah, and they're kinda similar shades, like, Morocco made a little more maroon. Although we talked about this last time I was on, like, my eye cannot tell apart different shades sometimes.
So yeah, the match is in Houston. And Michael Oliver, oh, a little England. He's the wow. Okay, interesting.
Oh, look at Jesse singing the national anthem.
Yeah, but he won't sing ours anymore. He will never sing ours.
He loves how patriotic the Canadians are. I don't know if you know this, Crunk, but it was hard to get the Americans to sing the national anthem.
For some weird reason, a lot of the people on that team just will not sing the song.
Yeah, it's hard to really pin down why certain Americans might not feel patriotic about our national anthem.
Oh
We can't do
man.
any critical thinking in this job.
No, not at all. And I will not ask you to. Let me pull up this lineup real quick. Perfect. Um, Crepeo. We'll start with Canada. We got Johnston, Dick Fergaros, Bombito, Laria, Estequio, Sigur Buchanan, Ahmed, Al and David up top. Honestly, Johnston, really pacey. He helps out a lot with the attack. He has a good job. He does a good job of getting back to, but he kind of has that like face that annoys me. He looks like he like bit as a kid.
Uh-huh, yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. I get that.
And then we know what was it? It was Estequio who scored the like game-winning goal for Canada in the last match. We'll see if he can keep up that energy. Jonathan David, who he is kind of supposed to be their star attacker. He hasn't been able to show his best qualities in this competition. Yeah, what do you What do you have to say
They're
about this
they're
Canada team?
slandering that man before the guitar match. Yeah, I think I actually like a couple of these Canadian players a lot. Like, I like, Tenny Olasi. Like, I think he is a very dynamic attacker. Like, Sakio, I think, like, is one of the better, like, defensive mids in, like, CONCACAF. So and, like, Moise Bombito also, I think, can be, like, a very, very good center back. So I just think, like, Canada kind of they just aren't as dynamic, like, with their fullbacks as they would maybe want to be, especially when Alfonso Davies isn't playing.
Yeah. Yeah, that Alfonso Davies, and we were able to see him a little bit at the end of the previous match. So I assume very similarly, he what's up? How are you, Nick?
Hey,
I'm say the name, Crunk. Say it.
What a
I said say the name.
what name? You're
Ma-
not getting me, not tricking me.
You could do it. I believe in you, Crunk.
Jesse Marsh.
Oh man, how y'all doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Excited for
W-
this match.
We were just talking about this Canadian team. Do you have
mhm,
any thoughts on the lineup?
on the lineup, on the
Um,
manager, maybe? Have any thoughts on the manager?
yeah, he needs to stop talking about the U.S. I know that. No real thoughts. I mean, like I don't know Canada's squad that well. Like I only know a couple players, right? So I expect to see Buchanan and David today, right? But I guess Davies is not fit to start.
Not yet. He'll be on the bench. I believe he played like 30 minutes. I could have swore the last game. It was a surprising
Okay.
amount. So I would assume he will probably do similar again.
Okay. Okay. So they're managing him like
Yes.
okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see. Like I just feel like Canada's game plan is to muck it up, right? Like what else can they really
Mhm.
do?
Mm, mm. That is no, that's a fair point. And then this Moroccan side, we have Bono, Diop, Halal, Halaha, How, wow, fuck. Excuse me, wow,
You got
Hakimi,
there.
Mesraoui, Buati, who is one of the many. Honestly, midfielders are up in this competition. So many
Mhm.
midfielders are like being talked about in this competition. He is one of them. Man City is one of the many clubs who are interested in this 18-year-old midfielder. El Ayanui. We have Brahim Diaz. Speaking of Man City, but he's Real Madrid now. We got Unahi El Kanous, who and Saibari. Saibari has gone on a tear. I feel like he scored in the last 3 games, at least 2 for sure. But I feel
Mhm.
like he's started actually on the bench, and he would come in and instantly create things. He is super intense, but he always kind of has like this calm demeanor, very physical. He's not afraid of some physicality. He tracks back, he gives the effort. El Canus adds a bit of class, but he can be incredibly wasteful and frustrating sometimes. Brahim Diaz, we know the quality of him. He does step up in these big games. So I'm kind of expecting something good for him. Yeah, this Morocco team, they're built to run at you and create and get some shit popping. I will be very interested to see how much chaos Canada can stir up to keep themselves into this match, because they are going to kind of need to like smoke bomb their
Mhm.
way through this match. And yeah, it's going to be interesting, very interesting.
It does feel like a bad matchup for Canada, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's not in Canada, which is unfair, and they got to play Morocco. Who else has a difficult knockout game like this? My inner Jesse Marsh.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say.
Here,
It's
let's
like,
close it.
man, God forbid you have to, win your group
Mm.
to play at a certain site. Who could have seen
Who
that
would have
coming?
thought? I
I
mean, you
do
only
I do have some sympathy that, like, there isn't a like, both matches from this group weren't in, like, Vancouver or something, but, like, also,
Mm,
they just needed one more goal against Bosnia, like, that's all they needed. They would've won the group. They
yeah,
couldn't do it.
don't wanna mess up on kickoff. So we go again.
false start. flag on the play.
Voting well.
Got it. American sports is all over this
Yeah.
competition, huh? You know, halves being turned into quarters. I was calling the of extra time. I've been calling it the fifth and sixth inning.
Yeah. Yep, yep. I'm sure that's appreciated.
Yeah. Hey, I think the first time I said it, I had English people on and they laughed. So
Yeah.
that's a good sign.
I mean, they've been going to the baseball games, so maybe they like baseball.
Yeah, I was about to say, how does baseball track over there? Do they?
Yeah, if we're keeping it honest, they are definitely paying attention to more American sports, which I think is hilarious. Anytime I find out like a Brit I know that I have on, I do throw them a couple of the shots that random English people say about me anytime try to watch. Um, Also,
Yeah.
both of you guys are obviously we'll talk about the game when things get interesting, but this is a conversation that I've been hearing, or somebody on Twitter started about the World Cup, and they were like, you know what I actually hate? Hearing all these people who are getting inspired by the World Cup and they're like, "Oh, I can't wait to watch La Liga and Premier League and blah blah blah." These are Americans. And
Oh, I see where this is
yeah,
going.
and
Go
he's
on.
like,
Yeah.
"And why does everybody want to watch that when you have MLS? It's closer to you. Like you have an actual connection to these teams." And everyone is trying to like reply back to him and it's like, "Bro, the MLS isn't as serious. Like you know that as an American, like
Yeah.
the league doesn't take themselves seriously. The USL doesn't take themselves
Mm,
seriously. Not everyone lives in a area where there is an MLS team. Like, shouldn't you
Thank
just
you.
like let them like whatever they watch?" And he's just like, no, like for all these, like you have no connection to these Premier League teams. You have no like blah blah, blah. And it's like we sometimes don't. I live near
mm.
Chicago, but every team I like is anti-Chicago.
Right.
So it's just like
Preach, preach.
I would not like I wouldn't like any of the Chicago teams. And honestly, I tried to like some of the Chicago teams, but they it just fell through. So I don't know. I do admit that the MLS and the USL and NWSL need and have been having conversations for the last month and a half as to honestly for the last 6 months. How can we in the NWSL, how can they use activations to
Mm.
connect with their community? And
Mhm.
then the MLS and USL, what can they be doing to connect with their community? So those are things that they should be trying to focus on. But to try to say people can't just enjoy the world of sports while watching the World Cup in the
Mm.
first place, I don't know. It's just that seems kind of a little odd to me.
It's always
I
been hard
def
for me, like, to really relate to teams that, like, aren't local to me, like,
Yes.
unless they are, like, in a Bundesliga where it's, like, so far away that almost, like, doesn't matter, but, like, it's hard for me in St. Louis to root for, like, a Chicago team, like, when we
That's
didn't have an MLS team, like, where do I go?
yeah. Sorry, I didn't have anything. I
No,
was
we started talking at the exact same time.
He was agreeing with you. He's just like, no, great points, great points. Yeah, and so I do get that. Like if you are in an actual city to root for, and there is a team there, of
Mm,
course, like root for them. Like
Right.
I want you to, but for people like me who live in the nowhere and I'm in between all of them,
yeah.
now what do I do? Like I just pick a team because it's closer? Like spiritually, especially in this world that we live in, it's technically easier for me to watch a Premier League or a La Liga match than it is for me to watch
Thank
MLS.
you.
Yeah, true, true.
And that was MLS's decision to do that. Like, and you understand the financials of it. Although, like the deal itself, like the more details that come out about it over the years,
It sounds
the more it's
silly.
like,
Yeah.
really, MLS? Like, you agreed to this?
Have
Like,
a love-hate relationship with Apple because, like, it is nice, like, as also someone who follows and covers the NWSL to, like, know that all the games are in one spot and, like, compared to how things were on
yeah,
Fox before the deal, like, I like that part of it, but yeah, it does feel like you're still, like, partitioning yourself off a little bit just being behind the Apple wall.
because it's a give and take, right? Because like, yeah, it
Oh,
lives in one place, right? Kind of like how Premier League does with
Mm,
NBC and Peacock. But the flip side of that is like Apple's not really a part of the sports ecosystem
And they're
right? So
terrible
then
about promoting things. Like Apple,
Yes.
like is not
right.
good.
Apple's the worst. They
Even
don't
though
even
they
promote
do
their
good
own
things.
shows. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the
They don't
thing
even
about
promote their
Apple
own
is wait, they do
shows.
good shows. They do excellent sports broadcasts. Like they do a couple
Yeah.
baseball games a week, and they're all the sound is great.
They have
The picture is
F1 and
crisp.
stuff. Yeah.
Like they do great broadcasts, but again, like they're just not. Yeah, they still they're not as big as like some of the main players, and so like for MLS, it's like you go there for MLS, but you're not necessarily getting other sports like you would if you're on Paramount, if you're on Peacock.
Mm.
You know, it's like you can justify purchasing those apps
Ooh.
because then you're like, oh, I get this and this and this and this and this. How many people are going to get Apple specifically because of MLS?
Yeah.
I don't,
I do like the broadcast. The broadcast is like crisp compared to like the Fox quality, but yeah, no,
yeah,
I completely get it. And like there are people that like still kind of don't know like how to watch, and then they'll be like the day of a game and like, how do I log into Apple?
Pay for it.
Sorry
yeah.
about that. It is
But
like tough when you don't have like a national partner too. Like the national partner is Fox, and Fox like
yeah,
doesn't take it seriously at all. So it's like almost a detriment.
Oh, is
So,
it? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, Apple, and obviously maybe that's something that they probably should have put in the Canada with a set piece. Nothing comes of it. They're again chaos. All of the
uh,
ball just flying around.
whereas like the NWSL, that is one thing with the piecemeal deal that is kind of nice. It's like you get the ABC game and like the CBS game sometimes.
y- right, exactly. And I think like the NWSL and MLS, like they still need those like showcase games,
Mm.
especially during the summer.
Hmm.
Which I guess like MLS moving to a different calendar now, that'll be different. But um, like basically when there's not football on, the weekend opens up, right, for
Yeah.
these other sports, and so it's like you want those showcase games at that point. So, but I had a question though. So the guy who's making this complaint, did he say specifically why don't people watch more MLS, or did he say why don't people watch more local soccer like USL?
I think
And
he specifically said MLS too.
okay, so right away, like you've lost me
Yeah.
because you're talking about how many MLS teams are there now? Are we up to 30? Is it
30.
28?
Yeah, 30.
30? Let's call it 30. 50 teams cannot represent 50
Mm.
states. Like this is the thing that people who are so pro MLS miss about MLS versus other leagues that are in England, in Germany, in Spain, Italy, so on. Like they're a whole, and it's not just those top leagues, right? It's there's a whole football pyramid where like every neighborhood gets represented,
Mm.
every suburb gets
Hmm.
represented, right? You know, the big cities have like 4 or 5 or more teams, right? Like versus MLS where it's like you have a team in a major city, and then if you have the means to get there, then you can support, right? Like I live in Atlanta, you know, and I've been here since 2011, so I've been here for the whole
Mm.
Atlanta United timeline. And like, yeah, like listen, in the beginning it was great. Like, you know, in terms of like the excitement, you know, the way it brought people together. Some of my best friends I've met because of Atlanta United, right? People I play soccer with, people I watch games with now, and so forth. But like Atlanta United themselves, like with them not being a draw, then it's like, okay, so I gotta get to the stadium, you know, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. You know, like for me, you know, last few years, like I've been going through some changes, right? So then it's like, how much do I
Mm.
prioritize Atlanta United, especially when they're not good, right?
Especially when
It
they're
just
kind of a disaster. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So you know, at the end of the day, and like at the end of the day, I have not been following Atlanta United as long as I've been following Chelsea. So, and MLS is just not there on the seriousness level as it is for Premier League.
And
So I
even
just
sorry, I was gonna
sorry, go
say
ahead.
with the it's the perfect example. Atlanta United aren't good, and at least with teams in let's just use England because we watch a lot of it. Uh,
Right,
the League Ones, the Leagues Twos, uh, all of those teams, they have great fan base and support because like they know who they are, and at least you have something that you're aiming for, where you're like, hey, let's try to aim for promotion. If we don't get promotion, okay, now let's buckle in for a relegation fight. Like there are these like
right,
ways to connect you with their season, and it doesn't necessarily have to be based off of like in MLS. It's either you win the league or you're not, and you
Mm.
basically know whether or not you're winning the league early on. Like sure, we can get in the playoffs, and from there, just because how chaotic the MLS is, anything is possible. But you, for the most
It's a
part,
big playoff.
know, yeah, it is a big playoff. So like, but you basically, okay, that's an attempt. You basically know what it is, and you're just, and there's no, the ownership are never incentivized to make their teams better, especially if they don't want to, because they're gonna make their money either way.
Yeah.
Well, like, yeah, it's frustrating.
And there's no like, I think one thing that people from like outside of America that like comment on MLS and stuff fail to grasp is just like how young our teams are, just because like how many stops and starts soccer's had in this country. And like, there's
Right.
no like, I've been a supporter of Pompey since my like great grandfather moved to.
Right.
So that makes it harder too when we do have those like bad times. There's like not that like institutional support to fall back on.
So we need like
Oh, marsh on the
20
ground.
20 more years before we need a couple of generations to go through where they can be like, my dad was an NYCFC fan, my grandpa was an NYCFC fan, so I'm an NYCFC fan.
I think you can look at like Liga MX support. Like they
Yes.
have pro rel kind of like not really, but like then like those fan bases are insane. It's because like their family has been supporting Club America since like for forever.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Okay, Canada are turning up.
Right. Exactly.
Canada are doing something now. They're trying at least.
Jesse Marsh has been active on that sideline.
That's not a surprise. I do like Canada. I do like these black kits for Canada. These Canada kits are nice.
Johnny looks tired. The man has been on too many planes.
Yeah.
PJ to PJ to PJ.
Mm-hmm.
Like poor guy, man. You know, just surrounded by opulence all the time. Everyone always kissing his ass.
Such a tough life.
Man.
It's the most terrifying looking baby I've ever seen.
My dad was like asking me about this last night because I was at my parents, and he's like, "Are there any investigations into Johnny Infantino?" I'm like, "Dad, I don't." It's like so out in the open compared to like when everyone was going after like Sepp Blatter and like that ring of corruption that finally brought him down.
That's the thing that's so wild to me about this whole thing. There was the whole like shakedown of FIFA, and it's like, all right, we're gonna bring all this into the light. And Johnny said, "Well, what if I don't hide it?" And people were like,
"What if I just like play in your face?"
Yeah.
What if I take out all of the dissenters and there's nobody but other goons with me, so we all just feast? I mean, it's very similar. JD Vance did an interview last week, and he was like, you know who got a real bad rap? Richard Nixon.
I saw that. Yeah.
Like, if you even consider what he was doing, that would be in the news nowadays for like 12 hours, and people would move around. And it's like, you just said that you guys are so corrupt,
right?
That what he did back then is child's play.
Just, like,
you are aware,
yourself,
like, and again, yeah, and it's because they can. Like, it's just like the things that people can just say out loud. Because again, they are the powerful. So it's just like, what are you gonna do about it, huh?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? And we're all like, nothing. We're gonna do absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. Sorry, I even brought it up.
Right. Please do not sue me to death. Please.
Yeah. Jeez.
So oh man.
It's like, you get how that's bad, right? Do you understand?
Yeah. Right.
Oh. Goodness gracious. Okay, so now this is Morocco's turn to see what they can get cooking. Oh, okay. Canada blocked off. Is that Hakimi? Hit him harder.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess since nothing has happened, how do we see this match ending? What do we have for score predictions? I was terrible and didn't ask.
2-0 Morocco.
Oh.
That's where I was going to. I was gonna say 2-0.
Okay, well then, we all can't be on the same side, so I'll say
Ooh,
Canada will win in extra time.
okay.
Or yeah.
Okay.
I just hope it's not like a 1-0 extra time goal because that sounds miserable.
Yeah, right.
I'm not ready for another extra time after yesterday.
No, I know,
Yeah.
back to back. Oh my gosh. It gave me no time. I was like, okay, cool. Now that we have the 2 hours in between games, I can get some stuff done. But then there's like extra times, and I wasn't able to get half of the things that I wanted to get done. It was very frustrating.
Just emotionally raw from how much I believed in Cabo Verde.
Oh man.
I know.
Shout out to a friend of mine. They were like, I had such a hard time putting my kid to bed tonight because like they were rooting for Cabo Verde, and I had to have this conversation with them about, it's okay that you rooted for this team and like you aren't the only one, but this is kind of how like it's a literal life lesson, which is it's
Mm,
great. I mean, your kid is able to learn like a life lesson in a relatively low stakes situation, but I think it's still cool. And if like a 8-year-old can connect with Cabo Verde like this in such a simple way, the people who like just don't understand the World Cup, it just chooses. It's kind of obvious that you just choose not to because there are way too many amazing, beautiful stories during the World Cup, which is also why the sports washing works every single time.
yeah.
Sports are great. Sports are great. Unfortunately, they figured something out with sports. They did a good job with sports.
Yeah, unfortunately, it still is this, like, unifying force, like, even outside of the overall powers trying to take it over and
Mhm.
ruin it,
Yep.
that, the sports are still good.
Yes.
Hmm.
Great despite it. Yeah. So this has been fantastic.
I mean, we saw the same thing in Qatar, like,
Yeah.
the same shit, moving into the winter, like, doing everything
Yeah.
to ruin the vibes, and, like, the tournament was still incredible.
Hmm.
Freaking hopped into the shower and before the stream got started, I like made my breakfast. And I was just like, why does my skin feel like a desert? And I was like, all right, I did not lotion moisturize, so
Mm.
gotta at least do the hands because I just feel dry holding. And then it being a million degrees out,
Oh my
thankfully
God. Yeah.
I'm not in New York, so I can use my air conditioning. I'm not in New York or Texas. I have cousins who live in Texas, and the amount of times where they'll just be like messaging, they'll just send me a picture of them kicking it in the dark in candles. And I
Yeah.
remember, and the reason why they send that is that was something that we would do a lot in when we lived in Arkansas, just because it's like
Mm.
tornado alley. So
Mm,
you're just like your area just will lose power for like 6 hours because
it does
a
happen.
tornado took out a whole chunk of your city.
Right. Right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Texas.
And then always when the AC breaks at the hottest time of the year, which I
Hmm.
believe to be a conspiracy. I will get to the bottom of this before I leave this earth. Like these things are designed to break at a certain time. I'm
Bro.
telling you. But so I'm at my sister's place, and we live in a two-story house. The motor for the AC upstairs went out, so not
Oof.
downstairs still works. So like, half the house is cool, but I'm upstairs right now, so I don't know if you hear that fan in the background, but
No, I don't. You're good.
That's gonna be,
that's
like,
good.
continuously melting over the course of the
Yeah,
game.
exactly. If you see me start looking a little shiny, that's why.
Uh,
But
Extra
you,
time, there's a puddle underneath you.
right? It's just like,
yeah.
man, you must be really stressed about this game.
Yeah.
Man does not
Wow.
wanna see Jesse Marsh
Yeah.
succeed.
You're so exhausted
Yeah,
by this game.
right.
Just
Yeah.
like, no, I just lost 10 pounds in sweat.
Yeah. Oh man. Speaking of investment in games, how are we feeling about Mexico England tomorrow?
Oh, it's gonna be so fun. I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh. At Azteca too, like it's just perfect.
I've
I
had this,
already
like
have a few memes ready to go.
I've had this thought a couple times, like, it's so weird as someone who's, like, grown up as a US men's national team fan to be, like, rooting for Mexico, but, like, I am
I
full-heartedly, I
know,
wanna see
I know. Yeah, when you gotta
Absolutely.
pick one or the other, like we know where we're going, especially 4th of July weekend. 4th of July weekend, you root for England, like you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. I mean,
Yeah.
also in general. and I think it's funny that I am a fan of Manchester City, but anytime England plays, I'm just like, boo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? Exactly.
I don't like seeing the English media happy is a core concept of mine.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
And
Like,
like there's some good folks over there, right?
Mhm,
I
yeah.
of course.
saw I saw the I guess it was the live that you did with Temwa. Was it a live that you did with Temwa, or um was that an episode? Crunk.
Temwa?
Yeah, wasn't that her name? Uh
Oh, Tima.
and
Sorry.
Tima.
Okay. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, did we have Chewing It? I
Crunk,
don't
Yeah.
did you
do
add Thomas Wing
NWSL
on?
people
Yeah.
on. I was like, that would have been cool. Shout out to Tom.
Oh, awesome,
Yeah,
Tom.
yeah, 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 yeah. Tima and
If
Lauren.
Tom had an
Yeah, they're
episode where
great.
Tom didn't tell me about it, I would've been
Yeah.
He would. That's very Tom. He will definitely do something, or like an episode will come out, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I did that." I'm like, "I'm gonna fight you."
um the sorry, yes, Tima, yeah. But yeah, there's some good folks over there, right? So,
Yes.
nothing
Yeah.
personal with them, but love seeing England lose. And like I don't know, like England are like the England, I guess men's and women's, but in this case, focusing on the men's national team is like a weird experience as a Premier League fan. And I don't think it's just us, right? Because like you always get the sense that like with the players sometimes, if there's groups of players from certain clubs, especially if it's like City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United, but especially more so when Man United were title contenders, right? Liverpool, right? Like you always hear about like the clicking up and then,
Mm.
like the whole camaraderie. And so it's like I feel like England are always trying to find a manager that can just bring the group together. And I kind of get that sense with the fan base too, where it's like people who are normally at each other's throats have to unite to
And they do.
get get
Yeah.
behind this cause
Uh
that usually disappoints. Like it has to
huh.
be a weird experience. You can't tell me it's not.
Which is why we don't take our men's team seriously. You can't hurt us because we don't care. Now, if they somehow win, uh, well, they probably should beat Belgium. Well, actually, should is extra. They have a possibility to beat Belgium. So now, if
Yeah.
they beat
Mhm.
Belgium, and if they by some weird, terrifying way manage to beat either Spain or France, then they might actually get me to buy in, even though like we know the fun will end there. But if they get that far by hook or crook, I don't care what it is.
I just
Yeah.
like even getting past the round of 16. They've only done that once. They've only won one other knockout game outside of like last week. So
Yeah.
like just to get that far in this tournament and then to run into Spain, who is like an absolute buzzsaw, I would not be upset about that.
Yeah.
I do get irrationally mad at the videos who are like, US has never had success in soccer before. And like you're just so focused on one side of this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No.
I've seen
What
a lot of
I
success with US soccer, just not in this very specific
Yes,
men's
not
sport.
with them, not with them, but we've seen a lot of success with the team.
I think what really one thing kind of along those lines that annoys me a lot is on the women's side there'll be certain people who will try to like essentially like Euro snob, be like, oh yeah, no, this is where we play real football, this is where the real football's at. It's like,
Mm.
buddy, we've been doing this longer than y'all. Like, first of all, I
Mm.
I don't know what it's like, I'm not saying like obviously I think the whole thing about the world catching up and all that is a little tricky, right? I think like the women's game is just different in general, just in
I think
terms of
it's
like,
definitely overstated. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, like who invested when and so forth. But it's like just look at the track record. Like
Mm.
we don't like the US can always improve, but everybody can always improve, right? We don't have to catch up to anybody.
Mm.
So, you know, like it's
Yeah,
great that Arsenal and Chelsea outspend everybody else, but that doesn't mean that that's where the real football's played. Like,
Mm. But they get
indeed.
Champions League football, so that just makes them better.
just
Yeah, there's institutional of like NCAA soccer being like such a force in women's soccer for the longest time, and like everyone just like kind of forgets about it, and then all of a sudden like you have college players coming out every year who will be like the best in the world at a point in time.
yeah. Or like even like when at like the beginning of this past WSL season, when people were just blown away by Alyssa Thompson, and then they started pulling up her like high school
Mm,
track videos, to be like, oh, she ran at 11 and 100, and it's like, bro, we got so many of those, like,
yeah,
you know, yeah, you know, no, like Alyssa Thompson is great. Don't get me wrong, but like, there's more. Like,
yeah.
trust us.
The like younger generation is actually insane. If you are like
There you go.
watching any of the like U17 tapes, like they
Yeah,
have like no fear whatsoever.
yeah. I feel like some folks just need to be reminded
Mm,
every now and again, especially after 2023. Like, it was such a high profile like failure for the US women. So funny, right? Like, losing in the knockout rounds is a high profile failure for the US women, right? Like, the coach had to go at that point and everything. And it's just like so different from the experience of the US men, where it's like, oh, you won a knockout game. If they win a second knockout game, people are gonna lose their
yeah.
minds.
Oh, look at them. This is so cool. Yeah, and like the US don't make it to the semifinals, and it's like this national tragedy. We have to like
Yeah,
rethink how we develop players, and like US soccer is will never be the same ever again.
yeah. Is the NCAA actually hurting us? What?
That's hilarious. So I'm looking up these, team stats. I very much enjoy seeing it compared to all the other nations in the competition to see who does what well, who does what bad. And
Mm-hmm.
what is interesting with this Canada team, they are actually second in expected goals behind Brazil with 9.3. Uh, they are second with XG difference with 6.9.
Huh.
They technically are getting in great spots there, but I said they have that in XG, but they're 16th in goals per match with
Mm,
1.8. So like if they could just
Huh.
score the damn ball, kick it
yeah,
into the net, like they are, it does seem 6.5 accurate crosses per match. Like they are first in touches in the opposition box. So truly
Wow.
they are getting themselves in very good spots. They just aren't doing anything with it.
they're like
Fascinating.
smothering Morocco right now.
Yeah.
Is actually insane to see.
43 corners, that's first. Germany was second with 34. So they had 9 more corners than Germany.
Mhm. Worked out well for them.
uh, but what is interesting is Morocco haven't they and Algeria, again famous last words, they haven't allowed any set piece goals. So like Canada can have all these corners and all this stuff, but Morocco does a great job at getting back, and they
Oh
have
man.
some height and know how to be physical enough to like annoy and get a team disheveled, but not enough to catch the ire of the referee.
Yeah, it feels like this game is going to be Canada having the momentum, not able to capitalize, and making like some mistake in like the 80th minute and that Morocco will just like pounce on.
Yeah.
I wonder if we might see the opposite too, where like a Morocco player makes, an unexpected mistake. Um, like, I think
Yeah.
something that, like, still thinking about last night's match, right? Cabo Verde and Argentina. Like, something I kept going back to is all of these people involved, the fans, the players, the manager. Nobody expected this to be this difficult,
Mhm.
and I kind of wonder what kind of mentality Morocco has coming into this. Like, do they like expect to cruise past Canada? Like, are they expecting a
Mm.
tough match? So,
Yeah, I think that's wild about not to like keep focusing on Cabo Verde, but like
mhm.
they looked like the more like well managed team throughout that extra time too.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah. Oh man, it was actually wild how like frustrated and
Mhm.
shook and scared Argentina looked even when when they scored the game winning goal. Like everybody
Mm.
was just like
They're so
like their
nervous. Like
fan
that entire
base like
stadium is so
messy. Yeah,
nervous.
like it's just like why you're ahead. Y'all should be like celebrating and nobody
Well, yeah,
really
it's like
wanted
I think
to.
it doesn't help that like Lopez Cabral's goal is like such a world either. Like
Yeah,
they
it was
have that,
Yeah,
insane.
they can do that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because I'm sure they definitely did think that. they would be fine and that they were gonna like beat them down and get through real easily. But it's what was that?
Hmm? Oh, do you hear my? Oh, sorry.
No, you're
That's
fine.
I was putting up a story. I didn't think you could hear me. My bad.
Oh no, you're fine. I was like, are you? Is it a beat or something that you're about to start writing lyrics for? You are in Atlanta. I feel like all of y'all are rappers, right? That's how that works. Move to Atlanta, get a rapper's kit,
I mean, I have to look right.
basically, especially in rapping nowadays.
So you have to have dreads for credibility.
It's the first step.
Uh,
Let's see. Let's look at the stats in this game so far. Yeah, 62% possession for Morocco, but Canada with the 0.42 XG to Morocco's 0.02, like significantly more. 12 touches in the opposition box for Canada.
that's
What worries
so
me is
yeah.
that like Rahimi shot was kind of a rocket from like it almost beat Crepeau, and I do not trust Crepeau at all.
Mm, I think that's fair.
I always my one of my many fascinations with squad buildup is goalkeepers and how tall he's 6'1". Okay, that is the shortest. I mean, I still probably like if I was a manager, I would be like, I don't care if the other guys are better or not. I'm gonna give them a good chance. Just being 6'3", 6'4", to
Yeah,
me.
Canada's like weak point in their entire just like talent pool is their goalkeeping because like Dane St. Clair forgot how to play this year, and then that just like ruined everything for them.
Mm.
Mm,
Yeah, and then this Owen Goodman, he's 22, plays for Crystal Palace, part of their academy system at the moment. So it's not a bad place to be.
Yeah, Crystal Palace are always like my I don't know. I have a weird like infatuation with them.
That's
Probably
her.
dating
same.
back to like the like Zaha days when he was just like carrying that team.
Yeah,
Those
exactly.
were good days. Those were good days.
I'll never forget when Liverpool. There was I think it was 2014. Liverpool and City were neck and neck for the title, and like Chelsea actually were in there too. And Chelsea lost 1-0 to Palace, and then Liverpool were up 3-0 on Palace, and Palace came back and drew 3-3, and that basically ended the title race. But it was just like Palace was still kind of new that like this was they
Mm.
had been out of the league for a while, so like for this particular era they were still like new in the league,
Mhm.
and so it's just one of those. And then it was the chant. It was the chant that really got me hooked with the I can't remember the exact words now, but you'll know if you heard it, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's
They
like we
also had like
support the.
very good
Sorry.
home kits this year. I
Oh, do
was
they?
just rambling. Well, the last year's home kits were very good. I thought.
They yeah, they all. I love their colors, so
Yeah,
that I think like it allows them to make like really good kits.
Canada are getting a lot of attacking third time.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's really the possession that matters, right? Like you can allow a team to keep it in their own third all you want,
Yeah,
but then as long as you get enough opportunities. So this was interesting. Like I wonder what's going through Morocco's mind. Like, did they expect it to be this difficult?
Oh, okay. Uh, right. I mean, if you talk to Morocco, they tend to have a very strong belief in self.
Right.
So they probably did think that they were gonna run through Canada.
they don't even believe in results.
You're right.
Yeah, they have no problem winning on technicalities.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what like Senegalese fans like think about that game because like I still rage about it, and I have like no
Oh,
no
they
rooting
do.
interest in
They
like
still do. They definitely do. Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
And honestly, if you talk to both sides, because I have a buddy of mine, he is Moroccan, and that's actually like the one conversation we'll talk about all the whole world about football. But honestly, when we talk about like Morocco, I just let him talk
Mhm.
because like if I've seen some of his posts online and I'm like, you are absolutely deranged when it comes to Morocco. Like he just all logic, yeah, like he totally thinks that like Senegal are cheats and they were like starting in the chaos. Like he legit thinks all that stuff. Like, and it's like he's such a sane human being when you talk to him, but then when you get to that national, he just I don't know, something switches in him. And I'm like, who the hell are you? So I just try to ignore it.
Fandom makes us
Oh, whoa.
irrational.
Oh, 1,000%. And like Mo Musa, he's Senegalese, French Senegalese, I believe. And
Hmm.
he get him talking about Senegal. He like he will curse Morocco to the high heavens. Yeah, those
I mean, that was a foul.
metal cleats, yeah, they fucking hurt. They do not feel great. Yeah, see, Canada, they just can't
Ooh.
get anything.
Yeah, it's like long throw in, header out of the zone.
Yeah, gone immediately. But then they like maintain possession and
Well,
no,
and the whole reason they even had that spell was because they wanted pressing. They won the ball back pressing. Like Morocco kind of dawdling on the ball in their own third, and the dude, I
hmm
think it was Masraoui who lost it.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I don't know. It's not the most exciting match, but it is
no.
interesting from a tactical perspective.
You know, lots of chippy. Like that's the thing with Morocco because technically they, if they do struggle, we're kind of seeing it. They get stuck in the like silly,
Mm.
and that is kind of what they're doing at this moment.
Canada also are like no strangers to that. Yeah, well, the CONCACAFness of it all. You got to be.
Yeah, ex- exactly. It's like, oh, this how you want to play? Great.
We're born in this. This is how we.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like Bane versus Batman.
It's like you have to win. I guess maybe not this time because you didn't go through qualifying, but if you go through CONCACAF qualifying, you got to win. Like in Panama, when like the pitch is falling apart and like there's a dog running onto the field, they have to stop play for.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
gotta get through those conditions.
And well, and Morocco won't have to qualify for the next World Cup either because they're one of the host countries.
How is that going to? Are like all 6 countries going to automatic qualify? Even like because aren't they holding it like the South American teams that are hosting like the two
Well,
games?
and what? Yeah, that. Well, that's gonna say it's like opening weekend.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like I would assume I would argue like what's the point of hosting even just 2 games if we're not gonna automatic qualify? I mean, does it? See, and
there
there
you
we
go.
go. There we go. See, and it's Hakimi, of course. See, and this is what I hate when people. Okay, he's
Yeah,
going up to grab his own teammates. Like that's what you do. Like go grab your teammates. Don't
you
come
gotta
in and
see.
like push
Yeah,
the opponent.
Larea is about to lose his mind there. So
He did have some crazy eyes going on,
Yeah,
but also
calm
Hakimi
that man
fucking
down.
sucks. So I get that.
Yeah,
yeah.
See, look, see, and there we
he's
go.
calm.
There's the
Okay,
English referee. He's mad at somebody. Don't disrespect me. No, bro, you're a fucking idiot. So I'm gonna walk away like you're a fucking idiot. And he's and like look at him now. He's mad.
still
See,
talking, still
see,
talking,
there you
not
go.
doing
Now he's about
anything.
to
Yeah,
card him. See, look at him, and he like pushes him against away from Hakimi, and Hakimi's the one starting the shit. Okay, he's about to give it to Hakimi. Okay,
yeah. Like Hakimi came back in to talk to Larea. Then he goes and talks to Larea first.
I know. It's like, what are you doing? Don't send me away and then call me back just to give me a yellow. Like, what are we doing? Okay, I gotta see this all again.
I am Team Richilleray here.
Oh yeah, he like literally just goes up and just pushes him down.
It's always like, yeah, I always hate that how it's like the reaction is what gets the card and not like the initial
I
offense
know.
that they missed.
And then it's like he wants to talk all that stuff when the ref is right there. Like when he ran up to him, he walked away, and then when the ref comes up, that's when he tries to like sneak in and say some stuff.
Absolute nonsense behavior.
Like, oh my god, nobody believes you're tough, Hakimi. Nobody.
Yeah.
Classic Drake behavior.
Yeah, seriously.
Which is funny because Drake was at the Argentina game. I don't know if was. I don't think was that in Canada because it's. I mean, I guess this game isn't in Canada either. It's like, will he be
No, the
shown in this
Argentina game
game?
was is in Miami.
Yeah. Oh, and that doesn't surprise me. That's why Drake was there. He was
Yeah.
there more for Miami, and there just happened to be
Mm.
a World Cup game on. Yeah, because you would think he'd be at this game too. Yeah, this game is gonna get ugly. It's like literally it's gonna go 0-0 extra time because both teams are gonna be more focused on harming each other than trying to score a goal. And both are gonna be way too frustrated to focus enough to do what is needed to score a goal. What would be even better is if someone scores a goal and then things turn up because of that.
Yeah, like if Canada scores first, yeah, this is my new cheering motivation. If Canada scores first and then like
Yeah,
Morocco's
seriously.
getting all frustrated.
No, yeah. I always think that's funny too when you score and then the other opponent just starts fouling you. And it's like,
Yeah.
you're supposed to score, right? Like, why are you kicking me right now? Like, this does not help you score.
Total breakdown in the mentality. Like winners, championship teams would take that you scored and they'll know that okay, we gotta lock in. Like you
Mhm.
score against France, they'll know they have to lock in. They have to like actually start playing better, start playing together. You score against this Morocco team, they're just gonna fall apart.
Mhm.
As saw in the AFCON final.
I mean, as we're seeing right now, they are terrified. They don't know how to get out of this buildup. If you're gonna play for the back and you don't know how to play out from the back, then what are you doing?
Don't do it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Just these Canadian players are flying all over the pitch. And it does help that they are getting like whole weeks in between games, so you can run your heart out because you have plenty of time to rest and recover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, and then who plays who from this? Let's see. They will play the winner of Paraguay and France.
They will play France. Okay.
Yeah, basically, right?
You said it. I was not going to say that. Anything is possible.
It's like Paraguay. The way that the US beat Paraguay is that they like just attacked them so quickly before they could set up in their low block, and like France is just gonna do that to the next level. Like I
Oh,
I don't see it.
1,000%. Yeah. They're gonna be
It's like
so
Paraguay
cute.
are good defensively, but if you can get them before they like get back into
Mhm.
their structure, it's
Mm-hmm.
Germany did not learn that lesson. They were too passive passing it around.
Yeah, and honestly, if Enciso can't play, like their team drops so much more. This is just like you can't rely on Almiron. Like
No,
we know
and you have
that
to mark Elise and Mbappe and Dembele and
Right.
it's tough.
and
Yeah,
and
and whoever starts, you have absolute monsters on the bench ready to replace them.
Exactly. And France have actually looked good. Like there's some other teams
Mm.
stacked with talent that maybe have underachieved, but not France.
yeah. Yeah, and like if you shut down through the middle, then like they'll just take over the wing. And if you shut down the wings, then they'll just like Elise will just attack you through the middle.
All right, the yellows are flowing. The
Yeah.
yellows are flowing.
This is gonna end 9v9.
As long as Hakimi's one of the people sent off.
That was a wild tackle. Like he literally just threw his leg at him. Wow. Our boy Buati, he's kind of disappeared. What have they done to my boy Buati?
This is the most Fight Club game of the tournament, I feel like.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because usually it's like one team being super physical and the other team is trying to like figure a way to play around it. But both teams are just like, oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Richard Larea's eyes are like bulging out of his head.
Okay, here comes a foul. Oh, that was dumb. Just dribble out of bounds. Why don't you? See, and this is what I do like about Buati. He's not trying to get into any of the like riffraff. He's just trying to like cut passing lanes off.
Stay above it.
Yeah.
Let's play some sport here, okay?
Yeah, someone has to play with some tactics.
Yeah. Someone has to play soccer.
Right. Canada has no interest.
Canada's like, what do you mean I can't go through
he
the player
literally
to get
just
to
like
the ball?
dove. That's so crazy.
Oh, wow.
But having a manager like Jesse Marsh is not going to help you at all. And again, having Michael Oliver as your ref, he is the type where the more you yell at him, he does do shit just to be vindictive. He really does.
I hope Jesse Marsh had a good warm up before this.
Yeah, right.
Doing the stretching.
Yeah.
Stretching with the team.
He's going to pull a muzzle.
He, he's got to work out the vocal cords, too.
Right.
He's got to go through the
Red
scales.
leather, yellow leather, red, yellow, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. And the mirror last night working on his movements. Ref! Ref!
Ref! Out.
You got to do squats when he's like...
Ref!
Yeah, like when both arms come together. And
yeah.
I pulled the neck muscle just like trying that.
Yeah. He works on the bulging, right? Make sure those veins really pop.
This cold brew is hitting.
Yeah, I might need something cold here in a second.
Yeah, the way that this is going, I'm definitely... The second I finish this I might crack open a cerveza. I mean, it's 4th of July. I probably should have woke up drinking. Yeah.
Right?
There's a brewery that I like, and naturally they made like an American lager for the 4th of July, and I do want to go try it.
Oh, I was about to ask. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I do want to try it. Just because, I mean, we live in bush country, so like technically that's why I hate it, because it just really is just a lot of like corn, and I don't necessarily like how sweet that stuff is.
Gotcha.
I love a lager.
Yeah.
Light, crispy.
Yeah, I definitely grew up on like Bad Light beer, so like
yeah, right. Yeah, I have an uncle to this day still like loves himself some Miller Lite.
Yep.
Yeah, my best friend's mom would have like just a refrigerator in the garage like stocked with Natural Light. Like for some reason, Natural Light was like the only thing she would drink. And
wow,
brutal.
The only time I've seen Natural Light, or its real name, Natty Light, was when you were at college, because you could literally not afford anything else.
Yeah.
She could afford whatever she wanted, but it's a real like you're real in it for love of the game at that point.
Yeah. Like, it definitely is one of those things you either drink it by necessity or it's to prove that you're like an everyday person.
Yeah.
And it's like you're not proving that, you're just proving that you're taste buds are fried.
This, like, you don't have to do this to yourself. We live in St. Louis. Like, there's a lot of options around here.
Oh man.
Oh, that's funny.
You drink like a
Welcome.
Budweiser after growing up on Natty Light. And it's like, this is the best thing I've ever had. And, like,
Oh, I
Yeah,
know.
Budweiser is
right?
terrible.
I know. I used to drink Bud Heavy for the longest because I was like, this is real beer.
I did too. Like, I was like, this makes me a sophisticated teenager that I'm drinking.
Oh man. I think we're kind of rooting for chaos. Like there are players on the Canadian team that we
Oh,
are
that's another
fans
yellow.
of. But Jesse Marsh, their manager, is a madman. And then Morocco, I technically root for, CAF teams, CAF teams, but just the juju with them, with how they reacted in the AFCON, and England will win World Cup. No, they're not my boy. Our girl, sorry, I don't want to gender you. Human being, IDK Taishi. It's not happening. You hopeful. I like it. It's coming home. It's not. It's not my friend. Sorry.
Gotta deal with the altitude at the Azteca. It's speaking from
Yeah,
experience,
just
it's a rough mistress.
focus on Mexico first, and then you can talk about
Man,
anything else.
I've watched some disastrous performances at the Azteca from teams I cheer for.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a really interesting quartet, right? Because the winner of you have Mexico, England on one side, and then it's Brazil, Norway on the other.
Mhm.
And like that's just four really interesting teams, like four teams you could definitely see in a quarter or semifinal even.
Yeah.
So
And that is very interesting because it's like Argentina, Egypt, Switzerland, Colombia. That four doesn't seem as scary as Brazil, Norway, Mexico, and England.
right.
We did see Colombia. That was last night was the best we've seen them.
Yeah.
Like overall as a performance. I mean, they only scored one goal, but the passing was slicker. Like they weren't
Luis
just
Diaz has scored 3 offside goals.
right.
throughout the
They
Sporting
weren't
World Cup so
heavily
far.
reliant on just like pinging 30-yard shots like they were leading up into this game. Yeah, so it'll just be interesting. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, it's hard for me to see. I mean, like right now, the way that like France and Spain are playing, it's hard for me to see anyone really like stepping up to that level. But like at any point, you can have a bad game. And like I think that Mexico have been playing like very well structured, like defensive soccer through this point. Like kind of boring, but like to like a good boring of like this is what wins you like tournament games, kind of boring.
Yeah, and I mean, you can say that they have played against mid teams, but you can only beat whoever's in front of you. England struggled against the against Congo. Like they've honestly struggled a lot in this competition. I
I
mean,
was
we
supposed to
watched
say like
Argentina almost get Argentina got ran for it with last night
like
against
we talking about
Cabo
mid
Verde.
teams. Like
So like
England is not a mid team. Like,
anything is possible. I think we're past the point. We watched Germany lose to Paraguay. We are past the point where the top teams are way up here and other teams are down here. Like tactics has gotten better. Sports science has gotten better. Just in general, athletes all across the world are more athletic. What referees are allowing in this competition, a little bit more physicality, that kind of adds a little even point to it. Like, I don't know, we're just far past the days where just one team should be able to beat another team 4-0, just because there's so much more that goes into the game now, which makes things interesting. It makes things fun. It really does.
England are a mid team. They haven't been that good in this World Cup. So like Mexico, this is exactly the level of team that Mexico have been beating. I don't see. Look, I'm not saying England can't win, but I don't see why you would be confident going into Azteca. There's nothing in Europe like Azteca. I'm
It's
sorry.
it's written in the stars. It's written in the stars. Which,
Ah!
if I can say, that is the exact excuse that England used to destroy the world. So I mean, maybe that's not the thing you should be.
I will say that like if England play like they played against Croatia, they'll be like that was a good team, but then they took that and decided to like I don't know, it just wasn't as effective the next 2 games with Harry Kane, like, dropping in as the playmaker, and, like, that was what made Bayern so good this year is, like, Harry Kane playing as that, like, all-around player, and they,
Harry
like,
Kane
couldn't
is
really
amazing. Like,
unlock that in
Yeah.
the next 2 games.
bro scores goals. Like, plain and simple, Harry Kane does score goals. Like,
Scores
He's
goals,
he's
a
and he's, like, a great
yeah.
contributor now too, like,
yes,
he's
yes,
such a good all-around player.
yeah. He has no problem being he's equally, like, the most important person while also being, like,
Mm.
the 5th most important person. Like, he has
I
it's brilliant, it's
You don't
brilliant.
realize how good he is, I think, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I would even say, and this is no shade to Crunk at all, but I think
Oh
I would
god.
rather have Harry Kane than Erling Haaland, just because of for their
Yeah,
styles of play.
yeah. I mean,
You know what I
City tried to, but,
Right, exactly.
you know,
Pep wanted Harry Kane.
Levy played too much. He played too
Yeah.
much. Just like, "All
So
right, 100 million for Harry Kane. No, 130 million for Kane. No, 150 million for Harry Kane." And they're like, "All right, bud, we're not
yeah,
doing that."
yeah, no, it's true, it's true. Because like Spurs never want to sell to English rivals, like they always, which they shouldn't, right? But I will say too for England, like my feelings. Like I think coming into the year and maybe coming into the World Cup, I was like, looking at England's squad, it's like, they could do something here. Like they made it further in the Euros than people expected and so forth.
Mhm.
But then like the squad gets announced and it's like, "Ugh, okay, like maybe not as good as I was thinking it would be." And then like you said, Justin, like after that first game,
Mhm.
it's been like I think I talked about this the last time I was on here. Michael Cayley's like XG kind of it's
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
basically like rating the teams based on how they've played against the quality of the opponent they're playing and so forth. And like England have kind of their plays kind of declined. Like I mean, the struggle against Congo, like, is a perfect example. You know what I mean? Like, and then, yes, we've seen other teams struggle against smaller nations, but and Congo has a couple Premier League players, fair enough. But still, like England would have been expecting to win that comfortably, not having to come from behind in a climate controlled stadium.
Mhm.
I feel like that's the important part of it. They were in Atlanta, they were in air conditioning, and they were struggling. Like, you think Mexico is gonna go better?
I know, and have they officially moved the time to noon? I know that was, like, a conversation.
I
I
think they
don't
talked
think
about it, but I
so.
don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
think it
that
was
both teams
official.
were like didn't want to do that. Yeah.
Well, I know England as a country, they hate those early games. Like, that's so that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Alright,
it still says 7.
you wanna know a crazy stat? So, we talk about the Azteca. Mexico has only lost 2 competitive games at the Azteca since 1966.
Oh God.
It's like that's how ridiculous the record is at home there.
Uh, 1 a.m., where are you at?
Right back.
1 a.m. in England right now? Should be 7. Uh,
You talking about maybe the match itself?
oh, yeah, at 7, yeah, yeah, okay. So, yeah, that would be yeah, okay.
Yeah, because there was that thought. That was one of the headlines I saw. It's like with the kickoff time moving up, it'll allow the English audience to watch it easier. But for the play, that'd be tough as a player though. Like one thing I think is underrated with those early kickoffs is you got to be ready earlier. You got to get
Yeah,
into your routine
mhm,
earlier, right? Like you
mhm.
don't have the same amount of time. If I were a player, I'd rather have that match be later.
Oh, for sure. You don't have to change much of your day. You can wake up, get your little workout done, go relax, get a massage, get your food
Mm-hmm.
in, go back and do a little bit more warm up. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if you and especially like the jump from going to 7 to noon, that is a significant jump. But like maybe a couple hours earlier,
Yeah.
sure. But yeah, going from 7 to noon, and I get it just for weather.
Yeah.
It I mean, except for when it rains in Mexico, it fucking rains. That like it's not this like I mean, and we know it can we've seen some torrential downpours in England, but yeah, it's that they will learn this this North American weather is different.
Like it always it took me a while to realize that maybe other people aren't as used to thunderstorms. It's like
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
that's just like a regular thing here. It's like the
Yeah,
downpour and all that.
whenever, like, players arrive in St. Louis, it's like especially international players, like, experiencing a tornado siren is always something that you're like, oh yeah, I never thought about that. Like you just have not experienced what that is before. Like
Yeah, it's
you're
fine.
like
It's all right.
you're
That
like looking at your
happens.
window, like these guys, these Europeans, like there's a Thomas Totland who's from Norway. It's like you like arrive in St. Louis, you've like never played outside of your home country before. Like the first day you're here, there's like a tornado warning.
Right. He's like, is there a place where we go to hide? And
Like
instead,
what?
everyone's like going outside to look for the tornado. We're
Yeah.
just like, it's fine. It's fine.
I will say my attitude has changed a little bit since those tornadoes hit St. Louis last year. Like now I am like I have a little bit more anxiety about the
Yeah.
weather than I
Yeah.
used
Yeah,
to.
for
Like,
sure. I mean,
now
and
it's
that is what
actually
it takes. Yeah.
like it has to like hit close to home for you to realize like, oh, these things like actually are dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Growing up in Arkansas, I mean, you see it all the time. Even there's actually I take my nieces to, there's like a children's museum, and there was a really bad tornado. Was it 91, 94? It was something like that.
Mm.
Where it completely just destroyed Little Rock. And there's a recreation simulation where you sit in a room that they make and you push a button and just like the examples of the stuff. And I remember I took my nieces in it and they like legit had like a meltdown in
Yeah.
it. But then they got out and they were like, actually, can we do that again? That was really
It's so
fun. And I
fun.
was like, you were literally crying. It took me like 5 minutes to get you to calm down. But also, yes, let's do it. Because
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah, so last year the tornado that hit St. Louis, it like actually the path of the tornado like passed over where I live, like my house,
Oh
like it,
wow.
it touched down like maybe like half a mile, like to the east, to the northeast a little bit, and like I was sitting in our room, like taking a nap, and I look out the window, and all of a sudden, like the rain is like it looks like it's like going up. Like it
Yeah.
looks like and I'm like, we need to get downstairs, everyone.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
seen this before in my life.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, just like the sky turns a different color. You're just like, there's so much of this that it feels
Yeah.
dangerous.
And then like an hour later, it's like sunny out, and you would never
Right?
know.
It's like it never happened. Yeah, truly. Very jarring. That
That's the weather for you.
that was hilarious. There's this like commercial on Telemundo about the World Cup, and it's like Mexican and US fans. And just randomly throughout it, there's Owen Wilson, but you can definitely tell that he was like CGI addition because he's wearing a completely different kit than everybody else in the commercial, but it's a US kit. Do you think Mexico will beat England? I think they can. Like Mexico in Mexico is a very tough team to beat. Like it's been, what did you say? It's been decades.
Yeah, they've only lost 2 competitive matches at the Azteca, and, like, I think we can all agree that England are, like, the more talented
Yes,
team on paper,
yes,
but
yes.
in order to, like, beating them at home and, like,
Like
dealing with
yeah,
altitude, dealing with everything that
yeah.
comes along
Dealing with
with
the
that, like
altitude, the heat, the fan base, and I get every single time when we talk about fan base, England people are like, we've dealt with angry people before, and yes, but it's gonna be a whole other level. It is gonna be, and because a World Cup, it's different. It's national as opposed to clubs. Like, yes, I'm not saying that like the Manchester Derby aren't intense. You know, the North London Derby, the Chelsea versus Arsenal, like the Liverpools versus Uniteds. Like, I'm not saying that these stadiums you go into them that they are not overwhelming, but it's it's a different animal. It'll be interesting. I don't think England like a 2-0, it almost feels disrespectful. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I think any team can win. So like England could win 2-0, Mexico could win 2-0. I do think England should win. Like if they lose, it's a bad look. Like Mexico are playing with house money.
it's gonna be a national inquiry.
Oh, for sure. Oh, the chaos that's gonna drop from this, like everybody's gonna be blaming each other.
I'm
And that
enjoying as much as I love the Bundesliga, I'm enjoying the fallout of the German national team, failing as Paraguay. There's, like, just the things that come out that are so, so wrong, but, like, if you're in Germany, if you're in it, it's like, let's all blame Bayern. Like, it's Bayern's fault for being so dominant.
right? How can we expect an entire country to be good when only one team is?
Meanwhile, like,
I
every
saw
other Bayern
wives,
player is, like, having the World Cup of their life.
right? And I see that a lot of the wives were being blamed because they had like one family night. It was like They were distracted. How dare they be in love?
It's always the wags. We always got to blame the wags.
Right? I just feel like there's going to be nothing more sweeter than humbling Mexico. No, I mean, that's fair. I mean, both teams are kind of talking crap. Both teams are talking crap.
Nah, yeah, we definitely appreciate the like it is like I'm genuinely fascinated by this, right?
Yeah.
Like European team, like and not just any European team, right? England of all the
Mm.
countries going to Azteca. Like I feel like Azteca is like the most significant like atmosphere that we have in North America.
Mm.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
like
Yeah.
it has the most history. It's certainly the highest difficulty. So like I'm really fascinated as to seeing how England like react to this. One of the points that bro was making too is that Mexico aren't necessarily going to sit back, which might
Yeah.
play work in England's favor, which is fair. I'm curious though, like what that pitch is going to be like and what it'll be like to play specifically like try to play on the ground because like I wonder if England like try to play out the back how that goes because I feel like Mexico going to come out and press for sure.
That's
So
hilarious.
fascinating.
They're showing this lady dancing, and her husband next to him was acting like he was cool, and you could see with his face he did not like that. He did not enjoy watching that camera enjoy her dancing.
Ah,
He did not
that's
look
so
happy
funny.
at all.
That's so funny.
He was like, "Play it cool," but he was also just like, "Bitch, if you do not sit down."
You're doing a little too much right now.
Camera loved it though. Oh yeah, no, like of course, love the rivalry. I mean, I'm a City fan. Nicholsian under me is a Chelsea fan. Like we all, like we're aware of it. We're not just like talking about it. And trust me, we're as Americans, it doesn't necessarily make us feel great sticking up for Mexico, like, so it's like, it's kind of, we're stuck between a
But
rock and a hard
speaking
place.
from experience, my heart has been broken by performances at the Azteca more times than I'd like to talk about.
Oh, it looks like this guy's a Chelsea fan.
uh,
Oh man, that's good. That's hilarious.
yeah, man, you gotta represent. I came in peace today again, Crunk.
Yes, yes, yes.
No,
No, it's nice. That's what I've been like talking about. It's been really fun being able to like hang out with all these people that technically we don't support the same teams, and being able to just like talk sports, and or if we talk about club football, it's from a, a 1,000 foot lens, because we still have months before we really need to have real conversations about clubs and teams
right.
and stuff like that. So it's been very fun. It's been very fun.
It's the World Cup has been a nice switch up. I have to admit, like I've watched more games that I'm not invested in than I can remember, and it's nice. Like you're
Yes,
not in, the outcome. Okay, so like with Cabo Verde, like I was sad for them, but I was
Mm,
going in. I didn't
heartbroken.
expect anything. So
Exactly.
like
And
it
and
was
honest, they had a great an amazing, like they didn't go down getting smashed. Like they truly
yes,
had Argentina stressed.
yep,
And so for them to say we went out having given Argentina way more than anyone expected, like you can be incredibly proud. Like I was joking, it, Vizina, he's up to 18 million followers on Instagram.
so
So it's like
crazy.
he has a bag coming. Like if he has the right people
playing
in
on his
place,
mind.
someone's gonna give him a mic and put him in front of a camera to talk about the sport. So like if he does his job well, I could totally see him, like he's just now gonna be at least every World Cup he
You
can
know
come
what's
on and have
well,
like a segment or two. And so if he does it well, this could just be like a life for him now.
yeah. You know what's wild to me about Vizinha is like in this era where we almost like don't care about goalkeepers' ability to like saves and like only care about how they can play with their feet. That like he's only played like in the Cypriot League and like second division in Portugal. Like
Appreciate it.
how
We'll be
has this
around.
man not had a bigger
Appreciate you coming
platform
through, man.
than this?
Yeah, I know. For him to do like someone that save from, was it the Messi free kick where he literally ran across the entire goal to stop
Yeah.
it? Like it looked like it was
Yeah,
going in. That was it. I literally was just like, oh my God. Just like
yeah,
losing it. How do you stop that? Like,
And he's like chipping guys and like, yeah, it's
yeah.
outrageous.
yeah, like he's for sure. he's gonna get a nice hefty bag this year if he does everything well, and if he continues it up, he could have even a bigger bag, like for sure. If he keeps being, if he's actually personable, like I really don't think I've heard many interviews from him. Like he talked about like the moments and like his mom not being there. Like everything is very sentimental, so that's why it's like he'll be able to do a couple of interviews and talk about that whole process and being able to be reunited with his family and
Mm.
like there will be a lot of like goodwill and he can turn that into becoming like an actual personality in sports.
Yeah, and I saw his quote about like before the tournament, no one knew where Cape Verde was, and like now
Oh,
everyone knows who they
tourism's
are.
going
Like
crazy.
I bet
it's like so incredible what like one performance can do for like an entire country. Yeah.
it
I
kind.
mean, if we can be honest, a couple performances and just all the videos of the people of Cabo Verde, like they
I
great
mean, you
PR,
don't have to sell me on an
great
island, really.
great
Yeah,
PR.
that too, right? Exactly.
I
It's
do
like,
not
oh,
have to be
there for.
sold hard. Yeah.
I was so I was hanging with my boys last night watching that match, and we were like, one of them was like, what's their deal with the sharks, like why are they so like shark, and apparently there's like, I don't know, however dozens of different kind of species of sharks around that island, and they are the blue sharks, but yeah, I don't know, it's just like those little quirks, like you wouldn't know anything about Cabo
Mm.
Verde before this, and now it's like now we know all this stuff. It's like, all, oh, maybe I should go visit Cabo Verde sometime.
Oh, that's
Like,
1,000% what a lot of people are saying. Like,
yeah,
again, just between the interest that their success has brought, and like I said, just the social media posts of the men and women of Cabo Verde. Like a lot of people are going there for different reasons.
Gorgeous scenery.
Gorgeous
yeah,
scenery. You can look up, you can look down, and all around, and it's just beautiful.
That's my favorite thing about the World Cup is like learning about cultures I hadn't necessarily learned about before, and
Yeah,
like learning about history.
always a good time, right? Like Bosnia's situation, like that's so great. Um, like the whole Edin Dzeko of it all.
Mhm.
Like he was 8 when the war in Bosnia started, and for him to bring a war torn country to the World Cup twice in his career, like
Yeah,
significant gaps in between them too. Like I don't know, it's just really cool. And watching him like have that moment with his family after, like it was him also being an X-Man City player. It's just like, oh, Dzeko,
it's very cool,
legend.
and it's very cool that like the young players, like the whole
Oh wow,
top of the box.
That's what it
yeah,
is. That's all it was. A beautiful moment for Morocco, making the best of it, being able to use their talent for
yeah,
success. Like, don't play these games. I mean, you can't really do that in a set piece, but that was,
They
yeah,
rued it. They rued not scoring.
yeah, Canada having all those
yeah,
chances, those opportunities. Wow. All right.
This is bad. This is like not good for Canada at all.
yeah,
No, definitely looks like Morocco showed up too. Trying to see. Oh, that's nice. Oh, and it went through so many Canadian players.
Like not marking the far side of the box at all. He like free run to the ball.
yeah. That's
They
how
got
does that
diverted.
happen?
They were like a bunch of people, Moroccans, like running in the box, and they
Mm,
all focused on them. And there was one person outside the box, and he missed the ball. No, that's such a good. That's so good.
that's a good hit.
That's a yeah. Laura wrote up that set piece. That was a very good and successful set piece. That was nice.
Yeah,
All right, Canada, do you got it? Big dog gotta eat. What you gonna eat?
All right. What was I saying?
Ooh.
Oh, on the Bosnia front, like it is very cool to be in St. Louis. St. Louis is like a huge Bosnian diaspora.
Mm,
Uh, to go from like how things were in 2014, the first time they qualified, and how things are like now, and to see the
mhm.
changes of like a new generation coming up,
Yeah.
and then you have this new generation of Bosnian players who like looked up to Dzeko in that like 2014 run, and like now you have him as your mentor on the team, and like
Yeah,
it's
that's cool.
very cool story.
That is cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've been able to make a few connections because of this World Cup too. Like I have more people in Australia that I know of and I can connect with. Made a couple of like Balkan reporter friends. Like it's very weird, very weird. So I try to connect with them as often as I can.
We love the global game.
Right. Right. Especially as being Americans. Like once you learn that American exceptionalism is not true and it's just kind of best to learn more.
And what
It's
teaches
great.
us better than this sport?
Truly. Okay. All right. Playing a little basketball.
Yeah.
They're not shining away. They are up for the battle.
Well, Canada, maybe if this one goal is just going to make them play hero ball the entire time, that'll be very interesting. Because he definitely should have like took the ball back and passed and just held on to possession, but he just dribbled out of bounds. That's not the first time that I've watched a Canadian player do that. So it's been very interesting.
No. This also makes me think that like Davies is actually like pretty hurt because like not having
Yeah.
him on the field in this moment.
Well, I think he's like really hurt. Also, I wouldn't surprise me if Bayern's just like, you motherfuckers ruined this dude. We will sue. We will sue you.
Yeah, that's already contentious over last time. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like
This
we,
man is worth $100 million.
yeah, like he is very key to how we want to play. And you would think that Canada would care too, because he is literally Canada's golden guy. And the way his style, I mean, it is
Yeah.
based off of his athletic ability, but he is also an incredibly technical player. You would want him to be healthy. Like,
Yeah, he's like,
this won't be the only World Cup that he'll be able to play in. He could theoretically play for 8 more years.
it's kind of designed for him to be like that playmaker down the wing, and like not having him really limits what they can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And with Luray already on a yellow, like that, they're still not going to him.
So Morocco's doing a back five now? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah. Yep. They've got the lead, so now they're just gonna play defensively, which is not smart to me
They
because
just
they're not a defensive team in the first place, so they should be kind of going for it.
like literally just gave up a chance to Canada doing that. Like
Yeah.
what?
Well, I wonder too, because like Canada's 4-4-2 is kind of suffocate them at first. So I wonder if it is a little bit of a try to get more numbers in the back
Oh,
to like
yeah.
pass around that press.
I guess that would
And
make
that
sense.
did work.
Yeah.
This was, they were one pass away. It wasn't the best cross, but you definitely saw what he's trying to do. He just wanted to do that low driven cross.
Yep. Cut back.
Yeah, if he would have beat him, it would
The
probably
Pep
would have been a
special.
goal. Love it. It's my favorite.
I just love how like a 4-4-2 can be so simple, but also like throw so many teams off just
I
because of
know.
that like extra attacker up there.
Yeah, I mean it's outdated. Well, not outdated. It just isn't used as much anymore.
It's like the big thing about market inefficiency, right? Like stuff goes out of like the trend, and then nobody uses it, so
Yeah.
nobody's used to seeing it, so then it becomes effective again.
It's very cool. What is old is new again.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and like how everyone's attacking in like a WM now, you know, like everything's coming back like shape wise.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I love the history of like how formations break and then evolve.
And then there he is. There's Mark,
Oh,
just
no.
literally pouting.
He's so sad.
Oh my
He never looks
gosh.
happy.
Like, right? Like
What a
even
sad man.
like emotions, they just run so like imagine we're down, we're trying to figure out a way to play through this, and you look over at your manager and he is just like in a pity puddle on a cooler. Just like, okay, cool. We got this. But also, I want more of it. Please, pity, whine more. Be more
Right.
sad. Be more pathetic.
He needs a nap.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's early enough. He can after this game. Oof. Back-to-back bad passes. Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Let's bomb it forward.
Both teams just kick it back and forth.
Yeah, this is the part of the game that drives me insane. Just like keep possession, just fucking keep possession. Or if you're gonna like bomb it forward, at least have numbers pressing the ball.
Oh, tell them to go back.
That's what was pissing me off watching Ghana last night. It's like they're just putting it out, but like with no intensity, with like one attacker up, like hoping he would come down with the ball.
Yeah. I mean, when you have Jordan Ayew being like supposed to be your main guy up top, I don't really know what you're supposed to expect success-wise. Like
Bit of an issue.
just a small one. Like I remember the ref talked to him like 3 times in the first 5 minutes, and I was like, "Yeah, they're not winning." And he was like arguing with the ref. It's
Yeah.
like, man, you're
No.
old man IU. You're kind of supposed to be the logic and the calm in that team, and you are not it. I know Semenyo hates him.
Yeah,
Like
it was
I,
like it was cursed from the beginning. Like you're playing an away game basically, and like
Yeah.
the lines are all messed up. Like,
yeah, it was unfortunate. Technically, it was a good matchup against Colombia. It was just wish the setup was better for Ghana. Oh man, okay, wait, who will they play again? Because this could actually be really fun. Morocco. Oh yeah, having to play against France versus Morocco. Honestly, that's fucking France, man. Because honestly, I feel like they're gonna hate having to face off against Paraguay in comparison to that Canada or Morocco. Like
Mhm.
that's actually probably gonna be an easier draw for France.
Yeah, I'm such a believer in this French team.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard not to be. Honestly, it's hard not to be.
It's just hard to get like you just look at the roster and how they're
It's
playing.
unfair. It's so unfair.
Like, and really and truly, not to take anything away from Argentina, but they were a save away. France was a save away from winning a second straight World Cup.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Some could argue they were a couple ref calls away from winning it too.
Some might argue that. Yes. Argentina always seemed to be on the good end of those.
Like true. I mean, even the end of the game yesterday, the ball was basically like just get Messi the ball and he's gonna earn you a foul around the box. And there were definitely a couple of those times Messi went down, and I was like, "Oh, fuck off, Messi!" Like they show it, and he's just like, "Oh,
Yeah."
And quickly, the whistle's blown before he even touches the ground. Just like, oh, okay, cool.
That goal was absolutely unbelievable. They scored though.
Yeah.
He brings it down with his left foot and is still able to get the shot off with his left foot.
Just push it off. And even Martinez's goal, like that's the good thing about that match. Like there were some goals being scored, like really good golazos. That's kind of that's exactly what you need.
Like Cabo's first goal was really nice. Like
that's
the way they built up, a couple of defenders were megged. Like
double meg.
Yeah.
And then the second goal is just like
the world class.
No idea.
And I loved that it was the side where you could see it from behind.
Yeah.
Just watching that curl in, I completely lost it.
It's no that
lost it. Then I was getting stressed when he was like climbing up in the crowd to meet his girlfriend. His girlfriend like
Yeah.
couldn't get down to
Yeah, I didn't
help the
know.
man out.
I know. I was like, what is happening? What is
For like a
what's
minute.
Because like it looked like at first he was trying to go up there, and one of the ushers was like, "Are you crazy? You know you can't cut into the crowd." And then he's just like, "Bring me my wife."
Summon her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the ref is like, "The game's not over, guys. We
Like-
gotta
I
get
know.
back on the field."
I was worried he was going to give a yellow, and
Yeah.
he didn't. He read the moment correctly, so that was
I
nice.
actually thought the ref did a great job. Yeah.
Yeah, he did a great job of just being like, come on.
Yeah.
I know.
It's like,
I know.
I know.
I
But we
thought it
do
was a
have
really cool
match
goal
to
too.
play. The clock is still going.
Got a game to play.
All right, couple subs. Talabi Amrabat for Morocco coming on. For El Canus, who was not effective at all.
I think Kyle Aaron's about to come in too.
Oh, okay.
Which is like it's a little bit wild to me that Kyle Aaron like continues to come off the bench because every time he comes in, Canada like significantly better, I would say.
Right.
Just because he can be that target man.
Yeah, and he's played enough where he kind of knows how and where to fit in.
Yeah.
It's wild though how, but that's also my thing with Jonathan David. Like we know he has the talent, but it does kind of feel like he cares more about the like tracking back and being a good teammate than like scoring a goal. And it's
Yeah.
like that's your job, my boy.
I do sometimes struggle about that with strikers because, like, especially in the modern game where, like, it seems like sometimes the striker's job is like everything but scoring. And then, like, if
Right.
you have a guy who can just pour goals in, it's such a boost. Almost like that's the name of the game.
Yeah, right.
Like that is what I enjoy about Holland. Like he was a massive goal scorer first, and now he's been able to like add in the helping, the tracking back, the recovery runs, the helping back defensively, the clearing headers away in set
Yeah.
pieces, and like
Crunk, I feel like my brain sometimes feels like Pep, like remembering that like Holland is there to score goals. Like everything was like so broken, trying to figure out like who can play this 9 position, and then like this Nordic Viking shows up. I'm like, oh yeah, we can just have a guy who like his one job is to score.
right. Here's the plan: kick the ball to Holland. All right, cool, works for us.
All right, that was good.
Don't fall on me and get the foul called for you. Like, don't do both. And you just gonna lay on me? Like, nah, bro.
I get so hung up in like the ability to press sometimes. It's like just getting the ball to the guy who can score.
I mean, and I get that. I feel that because you need those things because like obviously the press can win you the ball. It makes things difficult for the opponent. And you just also need to see that your team is locked in. But yeah, the name of the game is score goals. And you do need somebody to do that sometime. So yeah, with Canada, it's like if they somehow miraculously get through this, it's how can you help Jonathan David not have to do all that? And if it's a him problem, like is it just Jonathan David who just feels the need that he has to track back? Then you need to have a conversation with him and just like, why are you focusing more on this than kicking the ball hard at the goal?
Put your laces through it.
Like, just do it. Canada.
People at the game are saying that Davies isn't even like warming up right now.
Yeah, he must be really hurt.
But honestly, I mean, if they're down by 1, it's like he can help, but it's like, can he help to this level? Where, because I mean, the problem isn't a fullback. It's not really getting the ball up the pitch. They have been successful with that. It's
I just think like he's such a game breaker sometimes that like
that's true. Yeah, just good placement. Very
Yeah.
good placement with that shot. And that's sometimes what you need. Oh, they're showing old girl again.
Is that the one with the husband who's like, "Hey,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
please stop"?
Uh-huh. You could tell he was an American who was like, I'm Moroccan now.
Oh.
He looked very American. He looked very American.
Hopefully, it's not another Diana Rossini situation.
Honey, I got us some really good tickets.
She's like, "Great, thanks." He's like, "Oh, you got
Oh,
us." Oh,
oh my
That's a nice
gosh.
whoa.
Oh, really? I gotta see that. I don't think that was yellow card worthy. That was definitely a 50-50 ball.
Yeah, that
Like
was such a nice like shoulder
he has to go for it, right?
pass also.
Because he even like passed it back to him.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not bad at all, actually.
you're following. Like he's trying to get out of it a little bit.
He
And
has.
he tries to bail.
Come on, man.
And he
If
like
he can't
barely
go for
gets
that,
him.
well, and he didn't even swing, right? Like he stepped in and then like turned his body. I would argue that Lauren actually minimized that contact as
No,
much as he could.
1,000%. Yeah, no,
Like
1,000%.
call a foul, sure. Why is that a yellow? Come on, man.
See, and that's even what but also that's good from Kyle because they just showed him and he's telling his team, "Hey, chill out, chill out. It's not that big
Yeah.
of a deal. I'll deal with it. It's fine."
That's super frustrating.
But yeah, no. But I feel like he probably had to do again. That's like the ref minimizing the situation because if you don't card him, then obviously Morocco they already have the lead. So embracing the head loss is not going to be a problem. So like they could easily just like start becoming the worst.
I just don't think you can card him there. That's
No,
outrageous.
that's not great. I don't agree. But obviously you could definitely see Morocco were ready to fight after that. They
Yeah.
also don't need an excuse to kind of make the most out of a situation.
Right.
That was frustrating. That was frustrating. Leading right in, but I mean that. Hey, if there's any time that you're gonna have like a dust up and give a card and help things calm down, it is a hydration break.
Yeah.
Pausa dehydration.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
separate the teams for 3 minutes.
A lot of
shout out to
gesticulating there.
Telemundo for not running a single ad through this. Not even the little picture on picture. There's like,
No.
nope, you're getting full broadcast.
Right.
And like I just think that and I was at my dad's house yesterday, so like I didn't realize how bad it was on Fox. Like how
Oh, it's
like,
so
Yeah.
bad.
breaks the immersion.
Yeah.
No, it 1,000% does. Like,
And I think they improved it a little bit because I remember that first game they did like ad break the full time, and I distinctly remember them like a ball was being kicked by the time they cut back, and it's like, bro,
yeah,
it's that felt like the end of a quarter.
yeah. And then the second game, or it might have been the second game or the second day, there was a moment where you could tell that they didn't time it well enough, and they made the game wait while they finished up the commercials, and then after that, they kind of like they figured it out because
The refs got the call. We're like, hey, don't start the game.
yeah, no, truly, like because I'm watching the Telemundo version,
Yeah.
and there are players, everybody's on the pitch, the ball's at their feet, and they're just kind of like standing there being like, can we play?
Yeah.
Can we
And
play?
The refs
Yeah,
like,
and the ref is like, one moment. Okay, now you can play, and it's like, no, that's fucked. That's fucked.
And it's like seeing the scenes around the stadium and like in the huddle when they take
Exactly.
the breaks. Like, I feel like that just keeps you in the game a little bit.
Exactly. No, I did. Fox One is giving you like free 3 days, and I was moving around one weekend, so I did the 3 days, and I watched a couple of games during a watch along, and there were like a couple moments where we're just like chatting it up with people, and I completely for that moment just like forgot that we were watching a game because of the commercials and the conversation and stuff like that, and I was like, wait, this is the World Cup. There's a game playing right now. This is awful. Is that Adrian Peterson?
Someone's on the phone.
That looks like Adrian Peterson, but it does not look like Adrian Peterson.
I wonder who.
I mean, but also he's like
related to Canada. I feel like that's somebody related to Canada.
I mean, it looked like Adrian Peterson, But
It'd be nice
yeah,
if they showed us names.
it would be nice. Someone did bring up a good point because
Oh,
it's like you don't want to always put on celebrities because like then what if they put on like normal people? But also it's like we don't know the normal people, and like we have made this agreement that famous people are important, and
yeah.
so if you're gonna show them, then at least let us know who it is, even for like a world context. If we're showing like I want to see show us Moroccan celebrities, show us Canadian celebrities, let us know who these people are. I would love to know.
Yeah, and like the world
I watch
feed
foreign
will like
films,
stay on somebody like I don't know who this is. Who is this?
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Are
Yeah,
they
because it's
famous?
like
Are they just
if you
beautiful?
show me
Like, what is
somebody
it?
in the crowd that's not a baddie, I'm immediately like, why am I being shown this person? What are we doing here?
Exactly. Exactly. If it's not a kid or a beautiful person, it's like, why are they on my camera right now?
Yeah.
Get this uggo off my screen.
Nobody wants to look at them right now. You
Yeah.
know this,
Especially when it's somebody who's like not having fun. Like they're just
right?
kind of on their
They're just
Yeah.
gonna
phone or
stare.
chat.
Yeah.
On the phone, looking bored.
There are
Yeah.
69,999 other people you could be showing right now. Uh Goodness gracious, what is happening? There are players falling all over the place. Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how bad these pitches look by the final because we know that these American venues are not going to keep the grass going. So it's like how much work do you do on making sure it's good? How much money do
And
you spend on it?
Mhm.
what's funny is so the final's going to be at
New
Meadowlands,
York.
New York, New
Yeah.
Jersey.
Mhm.
And there's already been complaints about their pitch. Like
Mhm.
basically that it feels like it was laid on top of concrete, which it
It
is.
was. It
That's
was.
that's what
Mhm.
that field is. So
Yeah, it is wild because like I saw the installation in Seattle and they put like so much dirt and like underneath and stuff. And, like that apparently has been real nice from everyone talking about it. So it's weird to see like the different approaches.
Yeah, because even like Miami, they did like a very thin layer too. And I remember I shared it on social media, and I was actually shocked by some of the people who like I really fuck with. They were just like, well, actually, and I was like, bro, you know what this is. Like, why are you sticking up for it right
yeah.
now? But yeah, no, like you said, Seattle, you can see it's like
Yeah.
sloped. It's like they put a bit because that's what you need. The idea is that
Yeah.
because it's real grass, so it needs
Yeah.
It
something
has
to
to
root
grow.
into. Yeah.
It has to have roots.
So if you just do like 3 inches of dirt, it's not really gonna
I
do
may have
much.
Seattle had like a live stream going of the installation. I may have watched too much of it.
Wow. First of all, to have a live stream of it, and then I would be curious to see how many people were tuned in.
It's just like the background, like
I'm
the
sure
background.
enough.
It's like very pleasing of like a calming, like
Uh-huh. Just
Well,
watching a process be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Something, especially something like groundskeeping, because
Yeah.
like I'm a big baseball and cricket fan, and so like with baseball, the mound is like 6 feet deep. Really, was where you start the foundation of it. And same thing for a cricket pitch, like it's layers deep. So it's actually fascinating, and you have to do different things of layers, like some clay or some sand, or then it depends on the climate. It's actually like a very intricate process.
Mhm.
Mhm. It's very cool. I enjoy it. I do
S-
enjoy groundskeeping. I feel like we don't appreciate groundskeepers enough.
I
I
know.
mean, they have all because people will complain. Like if their pitch, and then you have to prepare a pitch for people to run on and
To
use.
purposefully not destroy it, but yeah, knowing
Yeah.
that it's going to be destroyed.
Like I remember when I moved into my house in Virginia, my dad basically like fixed the yard, right? Like it was basically just like a patch of land. He like turned it into a beautiful yard. But I remember at one point it was like, all right, you can't run or play on the grass. It's like what?
No one touch it.
Yeah.
You know I'm a child, right?
Yeah,
Stop it,
exactly.
please.
Where are we supposed to go? Because we had a big yard too. So it's like,
Stay
oh
off the
man.
lawn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my dad was yelling at me to stay off the lawn. Exactly. But yeah,
Ooh,
it's grass made for sports. It's actually more to it than I think people realize.
shout out to the landscapers.
Mhm.
Like
Unsung heroes.
oh, is that Canada gonna do
Oh,
something? Oh,
oh, right at the edge. Right, right
okay.
out the
Let's
edge.
look at that. Let's
Wow.
look at that.
Okay.
Wow. Interesting. It was not inside the box. It was not
Right.
inside the box.
It seemed so. from life.
Oh, dang. Yeah, no, he did totally take him out. That was crazy. Just ran to the back of his leg.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great. All right, Canada, can you do anything with this though? That's the question, because
Got those
we really
Morocco
haven't seen
fans
it.
stressed. We love to see it.
Love to see
Right.
it. Okay. 'Cause that's the problem with it being so close to get it up and over and down at the, like,
Yeah.
Get that
you
man
have
out of there.
right.
What's he doing?
Surprise, surprise. It's just like, what is he arguing? Right. He's just being annoying. Like that's the
He's
point. Is
still going after Laria too.
yeah, he's just trying to be annoying.
Such a prick.
Slow things down, make things difficult, get people to like not
He
focus.
he
Like
even has
that's
a
the point.
punchable face.
That's the point.
He like literally reminds me of somebody who I would like to punch.
Mm.
Like
Yeah, he's very annoying. And it is unfortunate that he's talented.
Yeah, I do hate, like, before everything happened, I kind of liked him as a player.
Yeah. Yep.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Never meet your heroes, people. Never meet your heroes. When I was a kid, I did meet Spud Webb and Michael Irvin. That was cool. They were both very nice.
Ooh.
And it was kind of weird I was taller than Spud Webb, and I knew I would be.
Yeah,
But like seeing him in real life, it was like, oh, you really are like a tiny human being.
that's actually really cool. Yeah,
His-
I like
Yeah.
Spud Webb.
And like we knew it, he was not able to get the ball up and down. He
Yeah.
barely got the ball up, if we're being honest. Like,
There's
the way
something
that-
about like a short man who can jump that high that I really
I know.
appreciate.
It's just like how? All right.
Go Schaffelberg. Let's go.
He's gonna bring some chaos. He is a chaotic human being. Yep, there he goes. Already just like running into the back of a player. He's gonna piss its Morocco team off.
He's got
Oh!
he can go in one direction.
Really fast though. He can go in that direction really fast. It's just one direction. Don't ask him to cut.
Yeah, nothing else. You gotta hit the pass, make it bounce at his feet. That was a good shot. That was a good rip.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he had to react to it. Sometimes that's just what you got to do because you don't know where the ball will go with the deflection, and I think that's kind of what we need to do. Like, shout out to my homie John, who I do like a little side podcast with. He always says pucks on net. Like that was his most frustrating thing with City sometimes over the last couple seasons. Is, yeah, get in the direction, but just take a shot, bro. Like, who cares? Pucks at net. You don't know where the ball's gonna bounce.
Exactly.
Playing fullback.
Get it in there. Like it can be a simple game sometimes.
Amrabat, like, bro, you just came on the pitch. You can't. He's one of those players that just stays injured. Yeah, how many? So it's always like interesting when teams bring players in and it's like they're always injured. Why would you do that?
Yeah, it's almost worse when if you have a sub who's injury prone, right? Or when a sub gets hurt, because it's like that was your plan for someone who got hurt or needed a break.
I literally needed you to just play 12 minutes and you can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like truly. He moved to Fiorentina after his 1 year with United and played 4 games, and then moved to Fenerbahce where he did 39 games, so that's good. But then following Amrabat.
Oh.
And then the following year 6 games.
Yeah.
Before he was then moved to Real Betis, and I'm sure Betis was just like, I don't care if you're hurt, bro, you're playing. Because there are some of those players that like they just get injured, so they have the fear of being injured all the time, and they just much rather not play. Like that was actually a conversation Pep kind of hinted at about John Stones. Was like Like he was saying that he's not injured, but he's hurt. Like the way that he like kind of phrased it. Like
Right.
yeah, and where it's just like he doesn't trust his body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are guys who just like for whatever reason are never at 100%. Like just with how you train, like your body just like can't keep up with it, and then it's
Mhm.
just like
Right.
managing that.
Oh, it's over.
Ah, damn.
It's over.
Yep.
Two
That was
nothing.
the nail in the
Wow.
coffin. Did we say 2-0?
We did.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You did.
Look at us knowing this game, unfortunately. I mean, there's still time for Canada, I guess, to come
Let
back,
me
but
let me check and
that does
see.
feel like
I know Tom is talking crazy right now on social media.
uh,
Nobody hates Jesse Marsh like Tom hates Jesse Marsh.
Disaster at the
True.
back. Why did something happen with the team that he covers that he doesn't like Jesse Marsh?
What's funny is he's hated him for like honestly since the pod has began he has not liked Jesse Marsh. That is that's funny. Sharpie feels the same way. Canada play the type of football I hate watching, but it's no surprise given who their manager is. Okay.
uh,
So crazy.
Oh man, yeah, they just had so many people forward.
mhm.
Yeah,
And then Schaffelberg, he just completely whiffed on trying to clear that ball.
yeah. I like that's the risk you take when you like bring him in at a fullback. Like that man does not play defense.
No, he's not there for defense at all. And I know that was the bet that he was trying to do. He was trying to score a goal, and it did not work. Bye Maple Man is crazy, Sharpie.
Maple Man.
Maple Man is crazy.
I guess now he has more time to talk about how much he does not like the U.S.
I know. Oh, he's gonna go crazy.
Well, he's not gonna take the job. I think is what is important to remember.
The fact that I have to lose here in America. That's funny. Yeah, Canada, you're just gonna be taking these shots.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Morocco, can you get a third?
It's over. It's over.
Yeah, Canada, this was not a great showing for you.
Yeah, like I wouldn't even say Morocco really played that well.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, like actually, let me look at the game stats right now.
Jeez, there's just so much space now when Morocco has the ball.
Oh, they almost.
Wow.
Kerfoot was so like, Kerfoot thought he was beat so bad.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Canada actually
Kerfoot did the like stuck on the ground, like looked
yeah,
over his shoulder. I got
completely
beat,
rooted. Yeah, like they're yeah, they Morocco with 60% possession. Whoa. That's so crazy. How did they Oh, yeah, it's 50-50 in the second half. But yeah, Canada with the XG 0.79 XG to Morocco's 0.32. But who's winning? Who's winning? They both have 3 shots on target now. Like 26 touches in the opposition box. No goals. And that was why I pointed out that whole like XG for Canada. Like truly just a team that gets themselves in scoring situations but have no idea what to do when you're there. It's kind of wild. Gonna have to figure out how to fix that.
Yeah, it's like, is it a talent thing? I
Mm,
kind of feel like Canada men are like maybe 5 to 10 years behind where the US are, just like in terms of timeline.
yeah.
So like, I kind of feel like I'm watching the US team from 10 years ago, or from like the 2014 World Cup,
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's that
where
thing
it's
of
like,
like the second you have to go to your bench, like the quality just drops like so significantly. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, you kind of have like an 11, and then like the US kind of like that too. But it would say even like the US's 11 is a cut above
Mm.
Canada's right
Hmm.
now, just in terms of like when you look at where the players play and all that.
Yeah, and like
Powerful.
your last ditch is like bringing on Gio Reyna instead of like Jacob Schaffelberg, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Gio Reyna, Baby Berhalter.
Yeah,
Right. So I
yeah,
think
I see that.
the like a number of these US players like who are playing domestically and abroad came through MLS academies, and
Mhm.
so like MLS academies now, like it's been what, about 10 years, 10, 15 years that they started on this project.
Yeah,
So
like
and I think
2014 is when it really like started, like
that's what it
getting
feels like.
to the free to play model and like you're starting to get more production. That's when like FC Dallas's academy really started to pump out players.
Yeah.
Ooh, is
What
Jonathan David okay?
was McKenny, did he go through the academy or
Oh
was he
Yeah.
no.
drafted?
Yeah, he was like the first one. He went through the academy. They signed him to like a homegrown deal to transfer him to Schalke, essentially.
Gotcha.
Ooh,
Gotcha.
like he freaking headbutted his shoulder.
Ooh.
That's a hard land.
Okay, a couple more moves. I mean, I guess, yeah, now it's just get players on. Who hasn't played? Who hasn't played? Who hasn't played?
Right.
All right, come on, come on, come on.
Hang on, hang on, hang on. Is that, I know that ain't who I think it is.
It's one of the Canadian players who came on.
Yes. It is 34-year-old Jonathan Osorio.
Oh yeah, yep. Hmm. No, they're definitely sometimes. That's what I love about the World Cup. Not them doing shots. That's crazy. Ain't y'all Muslim?
Yeah. Yeah, is even pantomiming that okay?
Well, technically, that's actually a conversation with Hakimi all the time. Is that technically he's Muslim, but he does a lot of very un-Muslim things.
Ah. Besides the obvious.
Yes. Nope, nope, nope. I didn't say that. Didn't say that. And then yeah, Brahim Diaz. I think he's just Moroccan, French Moroccan.
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't think he's about that life. Brahim Diaz actually does seem like he's a lot of fun. He seems like a cool dude.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, like just because you're like come from a culture doesn't mean that you are like in it. Like my entire family is Catholic, but I would not call myself really a practicing Catholic at all
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, last time I went to church on my own was like what, 18?
since high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know when I like visit my family, I always feel bad because like my mom goes to church every Sunday, but then when
Right.
I like visit them, she doesn't go to church on Sundays, and I'm like,
Oh.
you can go. And she's like, no, I don't want to leave you alone. I'm like,
I'll
mom,
sleep
I'm an
in. It's
adult.
fine.
Like it's fine. I can handle it. I
I
have
can
a
sleep in.
car. I can leave. I can go somewhere else. Like if you're
Is
that's what you're worried, I'll go to like a coffee shop for a couple of hours or
Yeah.
something. I'll
Does
find
your
a
mom ever
bar.
hit you with you want to come to church with me?
She knows. She knows. She knows. You probably have soccer or something to watch. I do. I
Uh
do, even though there's not a game. I sure do. Yeah,
yeah, right.
there's a game on. I can't wait to watch it.
Right.
Just watch a replay of the game.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, boom. 8 minutes extra time. That makes sense, actually. There's kind of been a lot of stoppages and shenanigans. Offside. I do love that they are continuously honing in the like camera quality of the ref cam. It looks better
Yeah.
and better by the game. I do know a couple of Canadians, so
Mm.
I guess I'll wait till tomorrow to hit them up and see how they're feeling about the performance.
Yeah, I think it can be measured in that, like, two of your best players are injured, and like Jonathan David has been so disappointing in the tournament that
Yeah.
Yeah,
he still made it to the round of 16.
I think that's
Not
probably
you
why.
run into the corner with the ball and you still have like 7 more minutes. That's crazy.
Oh, and you don't even get it out.
Michael Oliver, there you go. Getting to the guy. Do not run with the ball. Do not do this. Well, no more. Can we just get this game over with?
Yeah,
Just let them play. We all know they could play 120 minutes and Canada's not scoring. Just
basically.
be, you're fine. So they've had some good chances. They really have. Yeah, it's even gone up. It's now 0.82. So like it's growing.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is hilarious. Oh, Canada. Mm, Jesse trying to help. Mm. See, can't even do anything. They're just passing in triangles right now. All right. Technically, all they need is one goal. Things can get crazy. And the next game's not until 4. Nice. Okay, now we're back to having a couple hours. And now there's no keeper. You got to make sure they keep the ball. Okay.
Oh man, Griffard just
Luckily,
went
foul.
flying in.
Yeah,
Went flying in, doing absolutely nothing.
absolutely nothing.
Now he has to do a full field length sprint.
It's working hard.
Yeah,
Oh my god, he
committed the foul.
topples over.
Yeah, committed the foul. That made
Full
them lose the ball.
full commitment.
I mean
That's when you're
that.
like, you all effort, no plan. I appreciate that.
I mean that really is kind of how Canada's been playing. It's like all effort, but you kind of need to do the main thing correctly.
The sport that we know and love.
Yeah,
You got to play it. Sometimes
lots.
you don't have to do it all the time, but sometimes you got to
Yeah,
play the sport.
lots of grit and determination. Not much technique in things.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, what was that? See, there we go.
Good
Oh,
lord.
wow. And he told you to back up to be ready for the ball, like, and you just like chipped it right back to him. But also, you can't yell at him, man. I mean, actually, you can. He got scored on twice, but also, what did Canada do to keep that from happening? Oh, it's so sad. Oh, you're sad conducts. I love it. I love
Good. Crunk is over there diabolically laughing.
it. Oh, Schaffelberg. There we go. Oh, well, there's a corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the only thing that's right after this performance, like, Justin Marchi made it this far. Like, this is great for Canada. Without Davies, without Kone, I think you got to step aside and like maybe recommend your next manager. Like, who should replace you? Like, who would you make a phone call and suggest should be the next manager for this job? I think
Which
Canada
is
should hire
good.
that
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah. That's funny.
Free me of Chris Armas, please.
That would be funny if he goes, you know who actually would be a good person to take my spot? I mean, he already has a job at the moment, so you'd have to talk him away from that.
But he's still learning about women's soccer though, so like I'm sure he could lure him away.
All right, what do you got, Canada? Can you give your crowd at least something to cheer about? No, you cannot. Oh, bounce. Oh, 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 and then fouled somebody.
I'm not sure what that
Was that a
was.
foul or was that a shot? Was that a cross? I don't know what happened.
Oh, Alistair, come on.
They do have a lot of just like goofy face people on that Canada team. It's unfortunate. Interesting. Okay, Morocco it is versus France or Paraguay. But I want to root for Paraguay. It'll be fun for the 5 minutes that.
I don't know. Paraguay are just like for Paraguay to be successful, it has to be like the worst game of soccer you've
Oh
ever
yeah,
That's the
truly,
thing.
it's like disaster ball. It really is.
Yeah. Because like even their good record against South American teams in qualifying, it's like a lot
Yeah.
of that was built on mucking games up.
Just like defensively being solid, like not letting
Anti-football.
anything happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
like constantly just
Unethical
like
hoops.
yeah, just like fouling for the sake of fouling. You're pissing people off.
I
You're
can't
talking
condone
behind your hand.
Yeah.
it. Like so funny that Miggy is the first one to get a red card with that rule.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah. I was actually quite critical. Well, it was that, and then
Oh, there it is. There's the
Yep.
third.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
offside?
Yep.
Okay, no, it's there. It is. Okay, cool. That's funny.
He was also the first to get booked via VAR overturning a yellow
Yeah,
for a mistake.
yeah.
So it's like he was like the
What a
guinea pig in
tournament.
all the wrong ways. Yeah.
That's gonna be a Jeopardy thing in the future.
Yeah.
Who was the first
MLS
player
legend, Miggy
to?
Alvarez.
Yeah, MLS legend. Oh man, Newcastle legend Miggy Almiron.
Man.
It was so funny. It was. There was a point where there was a lot of the like, that like, oh, he already switched his whole fit. That's hilarious. Sabari, he got subbed off after an injury. He was wearing a kit, and then they just showed him celebrating with the team, and he already has a whole fit on.
Go back to locker room.
Yeah, he was like, I mean, might as well not sit. Let me get ready. That's hilarious. That's funny that he went to take his shirt off, but decided against it. Maybe does he have a yellow already from? Because I know if you get the 2, he's gonna miss. But it's like, what? Why did he hesitate? Oh, he does. He does have a yellow. He would have got sent off. Smart. Hold on, no, that's Rahimi, not Oani.
Does he have one from? No.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, it's smart because if he technically
Yeah,
gets
might
a
as well
yellow,
just not.
yeah, if he gets yellow in the next match, then he would miss out in the next. All right, that's it. 3-0
Game
Morocco.
over.
Wow.
We were almost correct.
Canada.
Oh man, that's great. That's hilarious. All right. Well, Justin Nicholsolian, I appreciate y'all coming through, joining me for this. Was a good time.
Great time as always.
Had a great
A
time.
successful hate watch, really.
Very
Yeah.
successful.
We were winning either way, so
Yeah. We need to get these wins while we can. All
Yeah, when
right.
Crunk asked me which game I wanted to do, I was like, I don't know, whichever. And I was like, wait a second, there's one game specifically.
Get all the hate off. So yeah, we'll be back in a couple hours for the France Paraguay with a couple of different people. It'll be fun. Until next time, see you soon and goodbye.
Bye.